All right, y'all, doing a little home gym workout today. The cold weather just has me not really wanting to go to the gym. I think about putting on a sweater and stuff and then having to take it off once I get to the gym, and I'm not really that motivated. My splits did get messed up as well. I messed it up. I skipped a leg day on one of the days, so I ended up doing hamstrings. Well, I kind of just did a leg day yesterday. I did hamstrings, quads, and calves, so it was like a whole leg day. But today was supposed to be abs and glutes, and I don't really feel like doing glutes when I just did legs. Even though I isolated the hamstrings pretty good, so my glutes aren't sore at all, I just didn't feel like doing it. So the next day on the list would actually be a back day. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna hit a quick back workout. Now I like working out at home because one, I'm at home. No better place than to be at home. Two, they're not playing shitty gym music that gets my videos copyright. Three, the sauna's right there. I already have it heating up. It's one room over. And then once I'm done, shower, I'm already home, eat dinner, and we're good to go. I save a lot of time. I also kind of like the format of this video because I like talking to y'all. Obviously, when I do the car talks on the way to the gym, I get all the hate from the Sulik fans. But here in this home gym, I don't get that hate, and I get to talk to y'all freely. So pretty much the whole time. Like in the gym, I would just show up at the gym and start talking to y'all, but they're playing that shitty music the whole time, so it's very distracting. So what I'm doing right here is I'm starting with these chest-supported landmine rows, and I haven't even done a warm-up set. This is my working weight from last time, so I'm just gonna jump right into it, and hopefully we don't get hurt. I need to work on going slower. All right, so that did end up being a warm-up set. I don't think this was my first movement last time, so I was probably a little fatigued. I think I did D handle rows first. But basically right now, with the back movements, I find myself only wanting to do rows. And I commented on Paul Carter on one of his videos the other day, and he said, you can grow lats just fine only doing rows. So I used to think, do your vertical pulling for lats and your rows for width, but it appears that's not the case. So we are doing just rows because intuitively I kind of just felt like that's what I wanted to do. And my lats are, if you're into bodybuilding, every muscle group pretty much can always use some work, I'm not saying like, oh, my lats are the shit, so I don't have to work them. But they're pretty wide. I'm satisfied with my lat width. And if rows can accomplish, growing the lats as well, might as well just do rows. I don't know, something about the vertical movements I just haven't really enjoyed for a long time. And Paul Carter was also saying that the vertical pulls involve the chest a lot. And I don't want to work my chest at all on back day. I just want to work back. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're definitely going to do some landmine with like these right here. We'll do 3 more sets. I'm going to do probably some kind of cable row, like lower, probably like a D handle, like a lower row. I'll probably do a row like this, you know, where it's kind of like a 45. And then I'll probably do a row like that for like the trap upper back thickness. So basically it's this, and then it's all cables from here on out. So I'm really glad I invested in this double cable system because it's crucial. All this equipment is so nice, and it's really nice to use it. Because at first I bought all this shit and then I didn't set it up for months, like months. And I was like, did I just waste all this money? Because I was just going to the gym anyway. But I need to start using this stuff more. All right. I'm gonna choke up just a little bit on this. Not on the handle, but on my body, so I can pull a little lower. All right, that felt pretty freaking good. I might not do 3 more sets here because I decided I'm gonna do 4 movements. So I might do 2 sets right here, who knows? I make it up as I go. But I really do love the way this feels. I love landmine rows in general, but buying this little pad to do a chest support, it's freaking awesome. The only thing is it makes me so short of breath, because with your chest pressed against something, I feel like I can't breathe. Like I can't like get my full inhale because my diaphragm's like held stiff. So that's kind of uncomfortable. But other than that, it feels great. I noticed it's all about lighting, but in this tank, in this gym, I look like a stuffed sausage. At Reds, I looked awesome, but it's just like, I did fail a little bit on the cut. Like I'm still on it, but I kind of let one day get out of control, and I took off for Thanksgiving, and I fell out of my routine, and I definitely blew it up for a little bit. But now I'm back on the grind. I ate within my deficit yesterday, and today I'm killing it. Like today I only have about 1,790 calories. So I still have 1,400 calories left. I'm only gonna eat one more time. So I'm for sure gonna be in a good deficit today. I already have 199 grams of protein, so I'm getting my protein, I'm in my deficit. I'm gonna hit the sauna, sweat out a lot of that excess water that I'm holding from binging on carbohydrates over the weekend. We're gonna get back on track. Because really, I wanna be able to show y'all progress on the cut. Like, I've never taken my tank off or anything, or like showed y'all my stomach. I wanna be able to like lift, it's because I'm not there yet. But I wanna be able to lift this up and show y'all some, like a ripped abdominal wall, you know? So, we gotta get serious again. But I'm also trying to do like flexible dieting and do food reviews and enjoy my life and make other content besides working out. Because I don't know if this is where my, where my true passion lies, where my niche is with content. I prefer to make the food-based content. All right, we're gonna do one more set here. And when you prefer to make food-based content, unless you're doing all kind of diet hacks and stuff, it's kind of hard to stay extraordinarily lean. Not that I want to be, like I'm not trying to get to 8% body fat. I could see myself at like 12 for sure. and maybe even 10 if I find a way to make it sustainable while still eating really good food. But I'm not trying to be like a fitness influencer that's lean year round and has to stay ripped to maintain his reputation, you know? And I'm definitely not cutting for any kind of bodybuilding show, so. That's it. All right. We're done with that. It's a great feeling on the back muscles themselves, but man, this is so like light. This is such a great attachment. I need to clean this freaking gym out. If y'all been keeping up with my content, you'll know that I've been saying I need to clean my gym out for like a long time now. I just haven't done it. All right. Let's see. It would make things so much more easy and accessible. All right, so I think the next one I'm gonna do, just for ease of setup, is gonna be the low to high cable row. This is essentially like a dumbbell, bent over dumbbell row to some degree. The tension is better because of the cable, but it's not quite as bent over as a dumbbell. I guess it could be if I wanted to. I could. Well, then I think I'd be too low. I'll stand about like this. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, I'm also trying to make this quick. Like, one of my favorite things about working out at the home gym is it's just like everything's right here. I can do it so quickly. And I have not been utilizing my sauna enough. I think I've expressed to y'all that whenever I sauna versus when I don't sauna, I feel like a different person. So ideally, I'd like to use the sauna every single night. And I've used it like once in the last 2 weeks. So we're definitely getting in the sauna tonight. All right. Yeah, sometimes you don't have to increase the weight. You just have to kind of go slower. That felt great. That was a pretty good mind-muscle connection there. For this amount of weight, I probably don't even need these handles, but I mean these wrist straps, but I'm doing it anyway. All right. And it's like, what time is it right now? Yeah, we can open strength training, sure. It is 9:09. So I was gonna take some advice of a commenter. Whew. And I was gonna use some stem-free pre-workout that I had. Because working out so late at night and taking pre-workout does impair the sleep a bit. So I had this Pump Daddy from Rise. It's purely pump product. And I had never opened it. I had never broken the seal. And I look at the expiration date. It says 11 of 2024. So that's literally a year from now. So I'm like, all right, baby, we're good to go. I opened that container. And it must have been like, there must have been something that happened to that. Like in like processing. Because it was like a moist. Everything was clumped together. It had a really funny smell. So I just ended up throwing it away. I scooped the scoop into the water and I was like, man, I don't really trust this stuff. So I ended up taking half a scoop of Godzilla, which is my favorite pre-workout from them because you can like take as much as you want depending on how much stimulant you want. Like 1 scoop is low stem, 200 milligrams of caffeine. 2 scoops, high stem, 400 milligrams. But both doses have efficacious pump product. So I actually only took half a scoop, which is something I used to do all the time. And I would still get a solid pump. So I feel like I'm definitely feeling the pump already. So we're good to go. But yeah, it does have a little stimulant. I probably took about 100 milligrams of caffeine. And hopefully that doesn't inhibit my sleep. One thing I've noticed does help sleep a lot is glycine and magnesium. If you take magnesium, that just calms you down. It like calms down your central nervous system. And glycine as well. Glycine makes me have some crazy fucking dreams, y'all. I've been having like, I've said this before, I have dreams that feel like I live for an entire year in my dream. I had a dream the other night that there was this like big festival going on. And I like met this like, there was this girl, it's like a black girl with like fucking like yellow eyes. And she like apparently worked at Red's with my girlfriend. And we were like walking and there was like this fucking like doll on the ground. And it like started to come to life. It was like, looked like a tree. It almost looked like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. And like when I touched it, I just had this like spiritual awakening. Like in my dream, it was like tripping on DMT. It was like I was catapulted through time and space. It was just, it was one of the craziest dreams I've ever had. And I feel like glycine does that shit to me. So, all right, we're gonna do 3 sets here. So this is set number 2. Yeah, that feels great, man. That feels great. And I'll probably just, I guess I'll just leave this camera running the whole time. Hopefully it stays in focus and everything. I just have it in autofocus. I'm trusting the camera for now. All right, let's see. That's a great working weight. I think that's, what is that? 70 pounds on the cables. Now, I've said this before, but these cables, they feel a lot heavier than the ones at the gym. Like, if I can do like 250 on the weight stack at Reds for tricep press downs, I can only do like 120 here. So it's almost like twice as heavy. Whatever the pull ratio is, it's really heavy, which is good because it's hard to max out this weight stack. But yeah, I'm gonna do I wanna do? I don't know. I kind of wanna change my split again and work out to like less volume in one session, and then work out more frequently. So before I tried Sam's split, which is a 4-day split, but I think I was doing too much volume. And I wasn't recovering fast enough. But so what I did was I extended the split. I made it a 6-day split so it'd give me more time. What I should have done is I should have just cut back on the volume and kept it, because like once I work out chest or back or arms, I'm like itching to work them out again. And I gotta wait 6 days. I'd rather just wait 4. So I'll probably go back to that. So you know what, I'm gonna call it on that set, and we're gonna switch to a different movement. All right, let's see. I wanna do, the high, how can I do this? Part of me wants to, like this is my mirror wall. So that's why I made this room a gym, because there's a huge mirror on this wall already. The house came like this. But part of me wants to take that wall out and combine this room with my office, because I don't really use my office that much. Like the sauna's in the office, and that's about all I use currently. I have a really nice computer set up, but I end up just doing all my videos on my laptop in my living room. So I would love to just knock this wall out and make the gym twice as big. Get a good, I don't really like that seated, that hamstring curl leg extension attachment from Titan for the rack. It kind of sucks. So I'd like to get like a good commercial quality seated hamstring curl and a leg extension. And then I would have everything I need, really. Maybe I could do calf raises on that. I would like a seated calf raise, though. I would like that. But and maybe I actually have a leg press at the shop, but I just don't have room. Like it's in the box. It's been in the box for 2 years. But yeah, I just don't have room for it. I'm gonna try to stick with this weight. Hopefully I can leave the bench up like this. The seat I use at the gym to do this is it's like a chair. So it doesn't, this one's like all up in your face. That might work. Let's see. Oh yeah, that actually works really well. Can you see me still? I think so. Oh man, that's amazing. That felt really good. Okay. I feel like this needs to be over just maybe not that much. Fuck. Whatever. Yeah, probably this much. Okay. Oh yeah. because I was unsure if the movement would work, I did that thing that I often do on unilateral movements, and I forgot to count reps. So, I don't know if I did equal amounts on the left and right, but I know it felt good. I'm trying to get this bench exactly centered to where I maybe don't have to move it. I bought the extra wide pad for bench press, but for this movement, it's kind of like, you want it narrower so you can pull more in line with the body. It is what it is. Let me turn this just a little bit. Yeah, maybe like right there. All right. And hopefully, I don't know what the back's looking like, but hopefully the audio's picking up and the exposure's right, because this has all been one long clip. But I really personally like this format a lot, where I can just talk to y'all while I'm working out, because it makes the rest periods go by quicker. I also feel like, I don't know. So like, here's the deal. It's like when some people don't want me to do the same style as Sam Sulik. Like a guy told me, it seems lazy and uncreative if you just take his style. Well, his style is lazy and uncreative. That's literally what it is. It takes no editing, no thumbnail. It's not profoundly creative at all. It's very simple. And that's what's nice about it. It's super easy to replicate. But like, if I'm gonna talk, like if I'm gonna drive to the gym, I'm gonna use that time to talk to y'all, to get off whatever I have on my mind. And after the gym, when I'm driving home, I'm also gonna use that time to say more shit. So I can't see any other way to do those videos. Like I said, I'm not gonna start talking to y'all when I get to the gym because they're playing shitty ass music the whole time. And if the gym was dead quiet, there'd be other people around and they would hear everything I'm saying, and that would make me not feel comfortable. So it's just a perfect format to talk in the car on the way to the gym, and then work out mic'd up, say a few things about what you're thinking when you get there, and then talk on the way back. I can't see any other way to do that video. And that's why I'm gonna continue to make those. Anytime I go to the gym, it's gonna be a video like Sam's video. So if that upsets you, you gotta get over it, or just don't watch it. But I actually prefer this because I feel like we get to talk even more. And obviously I don't get any hate for it, which is pretty cool. All right. I'm just gonna lean like this. Instead of moving the bench, I'm just gonna sit off to the side a little bit. I'm also trying to make sure it keeps recording because cameras used to have a cutoff at like 30 minutes. And I think maybe this one doesn't because it's a film-based camera. And I'd hate for it to cut off and just miss a whole bunch of shit. All right. All right, I counted that time, and it was equal on both sides. Shut up, Siri. Shut up. Do y'all, I don't know how old my audience is. I mean, I get a statistic about the demographic. Now, I didn't have any like 13 to 17 year olds in my comment section for a while, or at least not enough. I definitely had some because that's where the hate comes from. But I didn't have enough for it to be statistically significant. And now I actually have, it actually shows up on my analytics that I have some 13 to 17 year olds. And it also shows that I have some freaking like 55 to 64 year olds, which is pretty cool because like I like a wide range demographic. Like I love seeing that I have audience in the UK, Germany, Australia, the Philippines, India. Shout out India. I had somebody show me some love from India the other day. That's pretty fucking cool. All right. This one, I'm not gonna do the D handles. If I have those little handles, yeah, I do. So this one, I use this Easy Bar, and then I use these like, I don't know, they're called Kensui, Kensui, and I hook them on right here. Whoop. I hook them on right here, and it gives me a little bit wider of a grip, but my hands are neutral. And I like the way this feels. So this is probably not gonna be enough weight. I can already, oh no, not even close. All right. But yeah, so as you can see, I changed my plan to do two working sets of each movement. All right. All right, y'all, so last, while we kind of set everything up, I gotta move the camera back, I think, as well. The last video, I kind of talked about how, let's see. I talked about how I eat my food in a particular order. Or not in a particular order, but, well, I do, but I was saying I eat it like one piece at a time. So if I have like 6 things on my plate, or 3 things or whatever, I eat all of thing number 1, and then all of thing number 2, and then all of thing number 3. I don't know, as someone referred to it, I don't superset the foods. Is this gonna be a good angle? I might, sorry y'all, I'm trying to get this to look cool. I'm very serious. I used to do photography, so I care about how things are framed. I really do. If you can frame something upright, you can use a shitty camera and get a great picture. All about composition. But it's still a little high, but fuck it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I talked about how I eat all of item 1 and then all of item 2 and all of item 3. And Bill Eubanks, which shout out to Bill, excellent name. He said, he's like, I'm even crazier. He's like, I have to eat in order of importance. So I asked him, I was like, best to worst or worst to best? And he was like, worst to best. And I relate to that 100%. Because I like to save the best thing for last. And I might have said that in the video, I don't remember. I feel like if he commented that, there's no way I said that. Because he'd have just said, yeah, me too. But yeah, I like to eat worst to best as well. Because you save the best thing for last. It just makes sense. And some people, I guess, would argue that because once you get to the end of the meal, you're like full. So it's like diminishing returns. Like, can you really enjoy that last thing because you're so full? But I find that I can. So that's what I like to do. I like to eat in a certain order. Like, we'll demolish each thing at once. And then I like to eat worst to best. Okay. My slow frame. Yeah. All right, that felt great. We're gonna go up and wait just a little bit. Motherfuckers. These little straps work too good. I can't let go. All right. We're gonna go up in weight a little bit. All right. And I'm trying to address the hateful comments less and less. But the ones that actually like, I don't take it personally because anyone saying it doesn't know me. But the only ones that like, I don't mind people being like, oh, you copied the format, because that's such a stupid fucking idea anyway. Like, it's such a simple format. It's like, to even say that is like so asinine. But when people think I'm faking my personality, that does aggravate me, because I don't get hate on these videos and I'm the exact same person. Like, no one comes on these videos and is like, why are you acting like Sam? But when I have the car talk on, people just think everything about the video is fake. Like my demeanor, my speech, everything. You can watch my food reviews, you can watch my full day of eatings, you can watch the home gym workouts. I'm the same person. You can go on my TikTok. I'm the same person. And I don't know. This is just who I am. So it's like I can't be anyone else. So there's nothing I can really do. But it's just fresh. People will watch like one single video and then they'll like pass so much judgment. And I'm like, okay, you obviously didn't watch any of the content. But that's okay. That's okay. Everyone supporting me, like, shout out to y'all. I was talking to my boy Jack today. Jack is like a big time supporter. I really appreciate him. He reached out to me in the DM several times and we have like good conversations. It's really cool to interact with someone like that. But Jack was saying that, well, now that I started hyping him up as a person, I kind of forgot. Motherfucker, I kind of forgot what I was saying. But shout out to you, Jack. I'll remember what I was saying. I just kind of got distracted there. Yeah, I might never remember. So let's just make that little segment a shout out to Jack, who watches the full day of eatings, looks forward to them every day, and appreciates me for who I am, you know? All right. All right, y'all. You know what? That's it for this workout. I said I'd do 2 working sets of each movement, 4 movements, 2 working sets apiece, 8 total working sets. I'm gonna change my split to back to a 4-day split where I'm hitting back every 4 days. So that'll be plenty enough working sets. We got the workout over with quickly. I don't know, was that like a 30-minute workout? I'll have to watch the video back. But let's see. Do we even want to get a pump check? I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. I don't even know if that'll be... All right. It doesn't take hardly any effort to... All right, let's do that. Let's lean this down a little bit. Let me see, let me make sure it's level there. Yeah. All right. Let's turn on this light right here. I really wish I had the camera on the other side, but the down lighting is, I just wish I could see this damn screen. All right, that might work. All right, yo. We'll do a little. I don't know how to make it. There's a little lat spread. I can't tell, y'all, I can't tell how crooked I am, like which way to bend and which way not to bend. But oof. I know I definitely need to work on my thoracic mobility. So my thoracic spine, like I've been looking at that lately, I'm like so far forward. And it's because I sit all day like hunched over and I don't have good extension. So I notice when I'm doing like a double bicep, I can't open up. Not that it matters. I'm never gonna step on stage. But I'd still like to, just for general mobility purposes, it'd be better to be able to extend my thoracic spine a little bit. And I used to, like, legitimately, when I was in my 20s, like my early 20s, all I learned about was spinal health and spinal mobility and functional movement. And I would do stretches and shit every day. I also worked a very active job, so I wasn't sitting all the time. And now I'm just this like fucking, now all I do is work out and tighten my body up. I don't do any stretches or any mobility. Oh yeah. I hope y'all heard that. Oh fuck. All right, anyway, that is it for the workout. I'll actually, I'll take you into the sauna room real quick. All right, y'all, so I was trying to do this with my other camera, but I had the 35 on. It was just too zoomed. But this here is my gym, okay? And then this one room over is the office with the sauna in it. So literally leave the gym, hop in the sauna, and then that's my bedroom back there. So that's where my shower is. So everything is within, 10 feet of one another, which is freaking awesome. So I am going to hop in the sauna right here, and I will see y'all, let me get where the light is. I will see y'all in the next video.